Before anything existed, before the sun rose over mountains that weren't yet formed, before the first wave crashed on shores that had no sand, there was only silence. Complete, absolute silence. No heartbeat, no breath, no sound. Just an endless, formless void stretching into nothingness. And in that darkness, something was about to happen that would change everything forever. This is the story of how everything you see, touch, and experience came into being. This is the story of the 7 days that formed the universe. This is the story of creation, and it's a story that still speaks to your life today. The book of Genesis, which means beginning, opens with the most foundational account in all of Scripture. Written under the inspiration of God through Moses, these words were first given to the Israelites as they wandered in the wilderness, searching for identity and purpose. They needed to know where they came from. They needed to understand who made them. But this isn't just ancient history. This is the answer to humanity's deepest questions. Where did we come from? Why are we here? And who is this God who brought everything into existence? Let's step into the beginning of time itself. Imagine nothing. Not empty space, not darkness as we know it, just nothing. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness covered the deep waters, and there was no shape, no structure, no life. It was chaos waiting for order, emptiness waiting to be filled. But there was something, or rather, someone, present in that void. The Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters, like a bird gently moving over her nest, ready to bring forth life. And then God spoke, "Let there be light." 4 simple words, but with those words, the darkness was shattered. Light exploded into existence, brilliant, pure, untainted light flooding through the emptiness. And God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. This was the first day, the first rhythm, the first boundary set in place. Evening passed and morning came. Day 1. On the second day, God spoke again. "Let there be space between the waters to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." And it happened. God created the expanse, the sky, the atmosphere, the heavens stretching above. He separated the waters above from the waters below, creating a space where life could one day breathe. The foundation was being laid. Structure was emerging from chaos. The third day brought even more transformation. God said, "Let the land sprout with vegetation, every sort of seed-bearing plant and trees that grow seed-bearing fruit." And it happened. Grass pushed through the soil. Flowers bloomed in colors never before seen. Trees stretched their branches toward the sky, laden with fruit. Forests appeared. Gardens flourished. The earth was no longer barren. It was alive with green, growing things, seeds containing life within them, designed to multiply and fill the earth. God looked at what he had made, and he saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God turned his attention to the heavens. He said, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night. Let them be signs to mark the seasons, days, and years. Let these lights shine down on the earth." And God made 2 great lights, the sun to govern the day and the moon to govern the night. He also made the stars, scattering them across the heavens like diamonds on velvet. These weren't just beautiful decorations. They were timekeepers, markers of seasons, guides for navigation. The sun would warm the earth. The moon would pull the tides. The stars would declare the glory of their creator to every generation that would ever look up in wonder. God set them in the heavens to light the earth, and once again, he saw that it was good. The fifth day brought a new kind of creation, life that moved and breathed. God said, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." And the waters came alive. Fish darted through the seas, some small and silver, others massive and mysterious. Creatures filled the ocean depths. Whales sang in the darkness. Dolphins leapt through waves that had never known such joy. Above, the sky erupted with wings. Birds soared on currents of wind. Eagles circled high above mountains. Sparrows gathered in flocks. The air itself seemed to pulse with life and movement and song. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply. Let the fish fill the seas, and let the birds multiply on the earth." This was the first blessing ever spoken, a command to flourish, to increase, to fill the world with life. Then came the sixth day, the day everything had been building toward. God said, "Let the earth produce every sort of animal, livestock, small animals, and wild animals." And it happened. Lions prowled through grasslands, elephants walked in herds, cattle grazed peacefully. Creatures of every kind, crawling, running, climbing, filled the earth with diversity and beauty. God looked at all he had made, and it was good. But something was still missing. Someone was still missing. Then God said something he had never said before. "Let us make human beings in our image, to be like us." Not just creatures, not just animals, human beings, made in the very image of God himself. And so, God formed man from the dust of the ground. He shaped him carefully, lovingly, intentionally. And then, in the most intimate act of creation, God breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Adam became a living being, not just alive, but bearing the image of God, capable of relationship, capable of creativity, capable of love. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals." Humanity was given dominion, not to exploit, but to steward, to care for, to cultivate and protect the world God had made. God provided everything they would need. He said, "Look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout the earth and all the fruit trees for your food. And I have given every green plant as food for all the wild animals, the birds in the sky, and the small animals." Provision, abundance, generosity, everything was in place. Then God stepped back and looked at everything he had made: the light and darkness, the sky and sea, the land and vegetation, the sun and moon and stars, the fish and birds, the animals and humanity. And he saw that it was very good. Not just good, very good. Evening passed and morning came, marking the sixth day. On the seventh day, God's work of creation was complete. He had finished everything he set out to do. So on the seventh day, God rested from all his work of creation. He blessed the seventh day and declared it holy because it was the day when he rested from all his work of creation. This wasn't the rest of exhaustion. This was the rest of completion, the rest of satisfaction, the rest of a master artist stepping back from a finished masterpiece. The world was spoken into existence, and it was beautiful.